Who would have thought that the first notification on Taehyung's latest TikTok video would come from his own partner? It took only 1 second for Jungkook to immediately like his partner's aesthetic dance. It wasn't just about showing support. Jungkook was caught red-handed smiling to himself while staring at his phone screen. He watched every second of Taehyung's smooth movements with eyes full of love and admiration. He even stood up to mimic that sweet choreography in the middle of their room. Because he was so absorbed in dancing, Jungkook didn't realize that Taehyung was already standing at the door, laughing adoringly. This is the behind-the-scenes story of Jungkook's super-fast reaction that is guaranteed to melt your heart. Thank you to all of you who always support Taehyung and Jungkook. Taekook forever. Army, welcome back to vkook. Today we've got another exciting update you won't want to miss, so stay tuned until the end. Who went into an immediate frenzy when Taehyung uploaded his latest TikTok dance video. This short video trend, showcasing Taehyung's smooth and aesthetic movements, successfully captured the internet's attention in an instant. However, behind the millions of pairs of mesmerized fans' eyes, there was one figure whose reaction was far more emotional and profound. Yes, who else but Jungkook, the partner who is always the first to admire every work and charm that Taehyung displays to the world. That night, in the cozy corner of their lounge, a red notification popped up on Jungkook's phone screen. The moment he saw Taehyung's name flashing there, Jungkook's smile instantly spread uncontrollably. It took less than a few seconds for Jungkook to press the like button, a spontaneous action proving how he is always on standby, monitoring and supporting whatever his soulmate does. On his phone screen, Taehyung appeared to dance very gracefully under soft lighting, wearing casual clothes that made his movements look even more free-flowing. Taehyung's relaxed yet highly charismatic dancing style always manages to hypnotize anyone who sees it. For Jungkook, every step and curve of Taehyung's body in that short video felt like a highly precious work of art. The look in Jungkook's eyes as he stared at his phone screen simply could not lie, radiating a glow of genuine admiration and love. He smiled to himself, occasionally biting his lower lip in adoration at how Taehyung stared at the camera with a teasing look in the middle of the choreography. The swelling pride in Jungkook's chest made his eyes refuse to blink even for a single second while the video played. As one of the main dancers who deeply understands the technicalities of dancing, Jungkook did not view the video as mere entertainment. He paid attention to every subtle detail of Taehyung's movement, from the smooth weight transitions, the flexibility of his shoulders, to the tiny details of Taehyung's fingers that perfected the aesthetic of the dance. Jungkook deeply admired how Taehyung could make complex choreography look so effortless and enjoyable. There was an immense sense of pride within Jungkook seeing how his partner continues to grow and always succeeds in captivating many people's hearts with his unique character. For Jungkook, Taehyung's dancing style has its own soul that other dancers do not possess, a combination of elegance, a relaxed rhythm, and highly powerful facial expressions. Jungkook's love deepened every time he realized how talented and charming the person who now belonged to him truly was. Not satisfied with watching it just once, Jungkook replayed the video over and over again, dozens of times without a single shred of boredom. With every loop, he always found something new to admire, whether it was Taehyung's subtle smile at the 5th second or the natural yet captivating toss of his hair. Warm, quiet laughter occasionally escaped Jungkook's lips, imagining how adorable Taehyung must have been while recording the video amidst their busy schedules. As if unable to contain his physical energy after seeing his partner's performance, Jungkook finally stood up from the sofa and tried to copy some of the key movements from Taehyung's dance. In the middle of the room, he began to move his body, trying to match Taehyung's signature slow flow and relaxed aesthetic, blending it with his own dancing style which tended to be more powerful and sharp. This spontaneous activity became Jungkook's highly personal and sweet way to directly feel the energy Taehyung had just shared. The digital footprint of Jungkook's super-fast reaction was, of course, immediately noticed by eagle-eyed fans who always pay attention to their sweet interactions. Jungkook's speed in liking the post seemed to send an invisible message to the world about how much affection and attention he has for Taehyung. Small moments like these are what always succeed in making fans' hearts melt and feel the warmth of their relationship. Behind the glitz of the entertainment industry and the global spotlight, their romantic relationship continues to thrive through simple yet meaningful things like this. Admiring each other's work, giving unconditional support, and always being the #1 fan of their partner is the strong foundation that maintains the harmony of their relationship. For Jungkook, being able to love and be loved by someone as beautiful as Taehyung is the greatest blessing in his life. This sweet behind-the-scenes story serves as clear proof that their love never fades, but rather continues to strengthen over time through sincere appreciation. Jungkook's proud and affectionate reaction to Taehyung's latest dance video ended with a sweet text message sent directly to his partner, praising how beautiful the dance was and how lucky he was to have Taehyung by his side. While Jungkook was still engrossed in moving his body in the middle of the room, trying to align his smooth rhythm with the video still playing on his phone, the door opened slowly. Taehyung stood at the doorway, initially intending to call his partner, but his steps stopped immediately upon seeing the adorable sight in front of him. His eyes rounded playfully, watching how Jungkook was so seriously, even frowning slightly, trying to mimic every hand gesture and footstep from the TikTok video he had just uploaded a few minutes ago. A soft, distinct chuckle finally escaped Taehyung's lips, breaking the seriousness in the room. Startled, Jungkook immediately stopped his movements and turned around with a face that instantly flushed red from being caught red-handed. Instead of feeling awkward, Taehyung walked closer while continuing to laugh adored, his eyes forming crescent moons that radiated an immense amount of affection. So this is the reason why the very first notification appeared even before the video finished processing in the system? Taehyung teased playfully, stepping closer until the distance between them vanished completely. Jungkook, briefly flustered, could only chuckle helplessly, hiding his face for a moment on Taehyung's shoulder before finally wrapping his arms around his partner's waist. This spontaneous moment of laughter and warm hugs became the perfect completion to their sweet way of appreciating each other behind the scenes. "Explain yourself now, Jungkook," Taehyung whispered right in Jungkook's ear, with the remnants of laughter still gracing his handsome face. "Why does my boyfriend, who is supposedly very busy today, have lightning-fast time just to monitor my TikTok account? You didn't even wait a full minute after the video finished uploading." Jungkook finally lifted his head from Taehyung's shoulder, looking directly into his partner's eyes with a playful glint and a highly adorable defensive expression. "I am the president of your fan club, after all, so it's my duty to always be on standby for your notifications," Jungkook answered while tightening his grip on Taehyung's waist, pulling their bodies even closer. "Besides, your video earlier was too dangerous for my heart health. Your movements were too smooth, too aesthetic, and I had to be the first person to claim that dance before millions of people out there started admiring you." Hearing that honest yet smooth confession, Taehyung could not help but gently pinch both of Jungkook's cheeks, which instantly puffed up cutely as he held back his laughter. "How possessive," Taehyung murmured playfully, though the wide curve of his lips could not hide the joy and flattery swelling in his chest. "But I must admit, your super fast reaction successfully made me feel like the greatest dancer in the world for capturing the heart of BTS's main dancer in mere seconds." "You are always the greatest to me, Hyung," Jungkook replied, his tone suddenly softening, looking at Taehyung with a gaze so deep and full of sincerity that it could make anyone's heart flutter. "So, as a reward for being your #1 fan and your very first viewer today, how about you teach me that dance directly now? But on one condition. There must be absolutely no distance between us while we dance." Taehyung could only shake his head with a resigned smile, agreeing to the sweet offer of his partner who always knows how to turn a simple behind-the-scenes moment into something so special and full of love. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.